So I went to high school in Ridgefield, Connecticut, not far from here, and then attended college. I went to Clemson University in South Carolina, and kind of was never really the world's greatest student, but was just kind of told and forced to kind of get my degree. And then 9/11 happened my senior year, and I was down there, and being living so close to the city all my life, I actually a gentleman or kid in my high school was in the towers when he came down and lost his life. So it kind of hit home, to me, and just felt like maybe a normal career path wasn't kind of what I wanted to do, sit behind a desk. So that coupled with 9/11, and I just decided to sign up once I graduated from Clemson in 2002. I probably wouldn't have done it maybe if 9/11 did not happen, because I didn't feel that joining the military without an actual war going on was something that I wanted to do. So that was kind of definitely a massive, life-changing event for all of us. But for me, it was a catalyst to get me to sign up for the Army. So as I'm going through basic training, now there's 2 wars spooling up. We had some drill sergeants that had served in Afghanistan, Operation Anaconda, like early on, 10th Mountain Division soldiers, assisting special operations soldiers. So, you knew going through basic training and airborne school and all that stuff and other further on training that you were going to be going somewhere. You were going to, especially being in the infantry, you were going to 82nd, 10th Mountain, 101st, and you were going to serve either in Iraq or Afghanistan. So it was kind of like the real deal. There was no playing around. So you just kind of mentally prepare for it. And like we say in the Army, drink water, pray for war. And you knew that like it was serious over there. There was mountains. There were a very motivated fighting force that, guerrilla fighters. And so you knew that probably weren't going to escape combat, and you just didn't know to what level it was going to be. So it was, and you knew it was going to be mostly different than what I was seeing in the news and hearing from Iraq. That was more of an urban, door-to-door, down the street with Bradley fighting vehicles and such, whereas in Afghanistan, there was no such armament. You had Humvees, and, our battalion commander told us, it's like, when someone's willing to take their own life just to hurt you, it's hard to defend against that. So basically this suicide bomber had a vest made of some kind of explosive material and jars of rusty metal bits, nuts, bolts, screws, any kind of thing that, caused damage, and he detonated himself, in our vicinity. I got, blown back quite a few feet, probably knocked unconscious for like a split second, and I had taken shrapnel through my leg, my lower right leg. So that's what happened. You kind of come back, and it's funny watching Hollywood movies with the explosions, because man, they are nothing like when you're caught in one. Like, it happens in an instant, and it's hot and it's powerful. So it's kind of like the one you don't want to get. You don't earn it. You're a recipient of it. You get it. I am, proud of our country that we do, recognize that, there are combat wounded soldiers, sailors, and Marines, that you do get that distinguishedness, above everyone else. So a lot of people don't even know they got it because they don't make it through. So it's definitely one you don't want, because a lot of times your relatives get it. You're gonna get great brotherhood of, camaraderie with soldiers, other fellow soldiers. And you can have some really cool experiences with some things that you're not going to get to do, whether it's technology or, different kinds of schooling or learning about yourself. If you do go like into something like infantry, like a ranger school or an airborne school, but you can just don't give up, don't quit, and try and give it your all. And you come out the other side with lifelong friends and great experiences that can then dovetail into your professional life if you don't become, if you don't stay in the military for the rest of it.